So hello and welcome to the Maths Guide. And the last day we were looking at rounding values to the nearest 10, meaning we were counting in tens. So we were counting from 360, 370, 380, and we had a look at a couple of examples of what would happen to the numbers. So if we had a number like 378 and we were asked to round to the nearest 10, that's clearly 380. For 384 rounded to the nearest 10, that's also 380. As soon as that 4 changed to a 5, after the digit we're interested in, so we had 384, 385, as soon as we got a 5 there, we switched from calling it 380 and we rounded to 390. Again, 994 will give us 990. A little small item, when we had 997, we rounded to the next 10, which is 1,000. When we had the number 3, we rounded to the nearest 10, which is 0. So you can get 0 as an answer as well. It doesn't have to go to the next 10. Let's have a look at counting in units. Here we're measuring a pencil. We're measuring it with a ruler and can clearly see if we were counting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's clearly closest to 8. At what point do we switch to 9? As before, as soon as the digit after the one we're interested in switches from a 4 to a 5, we know our rounding is gone from 8 to 9. So when that 4, we're counting in units now, so the digit we're interested in is the 8, the digit after the one we're interested in is the 4, and as soon as that changes to a 5, then we say we've rounded to the next unit. Let's have a look at rounding to one decimal place. If we're rounding to one decimal place, that means we're counting in the first decimal place, which means we're counting 8.0, 8.1, 8.2, 8.3. At what point do we switch from calling it 8.2 to calling it 8.3? And again, as soon as the digit after the one we're interested in, the one we're interested in is the 0.2, the digit after that is 4. As soon as that 4 changes to a 5, then we say we've rounded to the next place and we're counting from 8.2, we're now counting 8.3. Let's have a look at a number of examples. We're asked to round the following values to the nearest ... Here are the values. The first value is 378.29 and we're asked to round to units, which means we're counting 376, 377, 378. Will we count to 379? Well, we look at the unit, our 8. We look at the value immediately after that. That's less than 5, so we stick with 378. 384.37, we're asked to round to one decimal place. So the value we're interested in is the first decimal place, which is the 3. So we're counting 384.3, and the question is, do we go up to 384.4? Well, the value after the 3, the one we're interested in, is bigger than a 4. It's a 5 or a 6 or a 7 or an 8 or 9. So we count up to 384.4. For two decimal places, the digit we're interested in now is the 9, 385.39. The value after that is a 4, so we stay with 385.39. The next one, 43.395, we're asked to go to two decimal places. So the digit we're interested in is the 9, and the value after that is the 5, so we go up to the next value. So we're counting 43.38.39, and the next value up is 0.40, so we go to 43.40. And we write the 0 down as well, because that's a second decimal place. It's the digit we're interested in. In the next one, we have 997.2685. We're asked for one decimal place. The digit we're interested in is the 2. The digit after that is bigger than 4, so we go up to the next value, 397.3. And the value 3.005 to two decimal places. The digit we're interested in is the second 2. The value after that is a 5, so we round up to 3.01. So you just look at the digit you're interested in. If the digit after that is bigger than a 4, then you round up to the next value. Okay, so have a go at those questions and the best of luck.